What is the difference between an AI PC and a next-gen AI PC? Because the two of them kind of look pretty similar. Well, on paper, the key difference between the two is the NPU, the Neural Processing Unit, which is designed specifically for AI compute on your device. Every AI PC has an NPU, but a next-gen AI PC has an NPU that is capable of at least 40 TOPS, or trillions of operations per second. It's a way of measuring AI performance in the same way that teraflops measures GPU performance. But what does an NPU with 40 TOPS actually do? If you were to use an AI PC and a next-gen AI PC today, I don't think you would notice the difference. In fact, I've yet to come across an application that utilizes all 40 TOPS of that NPU. Now, that will change, and as more applications that we use every day adopt more AI features, that 40 TOPS NPU will come in handy in the future. So I found it interesting that when Microsoft announced their Copilot Plus PCs nearly a year ago, that there was such a big song and dance about the 40 TOPS NPU, because none of the features that are currently available for Copilot Plus PCs come even close to using those 40 TOPS on that NPU. They would probably run on any AI PC. But then there's that one feature that was announced with Copilot Plus, but has yet to be released, and that is recall. And this sounds like the perfect feature for an NPU. It's running non-stop in the background on your PC. And so the NPU running at lower power for AI and also working as an offload engine for your CPU to alleviate stress from that CPU. It sounds like a match made in heaven, but the question is, does it use the full potential of that NPU? So even though Recall hasn't officially launched yet, it is available for testing via Microsoft's Windows Insider program, and so I decided to test it out and see if it really utilizes the hardware of these next-gen AI PCs. Okay, so for this demonstration, I'm going to be using the HP OmniBook Ultra. This is HP's first Intel Core Ultra-powered next-gen AI PC. And if you do want to test this out for yourself, by the way, if you've got a next-gen AI PC, you can go into the Windows Update page in the settings menu, go to Windows Insider Program, and from there, all you have to do is link your Microsoft account, follow the steps, and you'll be able to download a preview build of Recall. I've been using Recall for about 24 hours now, and my initial impressions are pretty positive. When you first open up the application, it will ask for biometric authentication, and that will keep all of your data secure on the device. Now, for those that are not familiar with how Recall works, it's basically running all the time in the background on your PC, and it takes regular snapshots of your activity, of whatever's on your screen. Now, I can scrub through this timeline to see whatever I've been up to in the past, or I can use the search feature. So if I was looking on a website for power tools, but I can't remember what that website was, I can just type in power tools and it will show exactly what was on my screen at the time. And it will even give me a browser link to bring up the exact page that I was on before. Now, this has the potential to be an incredibly powerful tool, assuming that Microsoft irons out everything when it comes to security and privacy. The benefit of this running locally on your PC means that none of that data is processed in a server in the cloud somewhere. It's all kept secure on this PC. But it's interesting to note how much of that NPU Recall is actually using. We can see in the task manager that the NPU has been running pretty steadily at 12 to 13%, whether it's just running in the background or you're actually actively using it, searching for things in your timeline. Now, what I find interesting is that if we load up Polycamera Pro, which is HP's app for the webcam on any AI PC, if we turn on the AI features like background blur, automatic framing, we can see that the usage of the NPU is significantly higher than that of Recall. But Polycamera Pro runs on any AI PC. It doesn't have to have those 40 TOPS. So all round, I do think that Recall adds a whole lot of value to your PC experience, but my question is, why is it not available on all AI PCs when from a hardware perspective, it should be able to run it just fine? After all, it was Microsoft who was the first to say that the NPU must have 40 TOPS. But why. So there we go. Recall actually puts very little stress on that 40 TOPS NPU, which I guess the benefit of that is if you're running other applications that have AI features, maybe you're on a Teams call with your background blurred, maybe you've got modern security software with AI features that run on that NPU in the background. I'm incredibly excited to see what is around the corner for AI software on our PCs because the full capabilities of this new hardware have not even been cracked yet. So if you're thinking about upgrading your PC and you can't decide between an AI PC and a next-gen AI PC, I would say as long as it's an HP notebook with Intel Core Ultra processors, it's going to be one hell of an upgrade. That's all for me, guys. I'll catch you next time.